Let's say every only half the cost of every day. The rest of the stuff goes out. At the moment, it's selling sufficiently, and it's always a little some of these markets that's where buyers. Anyone other than here?
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
So did you get any further info from the neighbour?
He's going to lunch.
Oh, good. Well, it's just so that we call it 19. Whatever.
Yeah,
19
totally.
lots.
Yeah.
What do you think they
John's accepted titles and everybody was saying.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe we'll just move it around.
Yeah, he just had it was totally different.
Sure.
Whereas I'm like, it's no, it is. So really that like to get it just must be too much.
Yeah. We can maybe get those notifications tomorrow so that we can
And he started off.
Okay, good afternoon, folks. Welcome along to our in-room here at Carpenter Realty. The opportunity to be able to bid on a couple of properties here this evening. Some wonderful properties have been on display over the last couple of weeks, and some good opportunities for you to be able to raise your hand on an unconditional basis in just a moment to be able to purchase the home of your heart's desire. Over the last couple of weeks also, you will have met our marketing team. They're throughout the room here today, obviously representing Carpenter Realty. The offices are based in Beach Haven, in Veterans Corner, and here in the Glenfield area. Carpenter Central. Carpenter Central office, obviously here in the in-room. Your chance to be able to bid and buy in just a moment. I take you through the terms and conditions for each of them. Obviously, they are unconditional terms under which you'll secure the homes. Those details have been well provided to you, including other details in respect to each of the properties. But they will show a physical address for you. So that's the letterbox address and how the postman will know it. The details in relation to the land size, the area, the lot number, deposited plan, and a record of title is the detail in relation to the council and how they'll know their property. The settlement date, that's noted for you for the day to be able to move in or take over a tenant if that was in play. The interest rate charged for late settlement sits at 14% per annum on both of the contracts here this evening. It simply means make sure you settle on time, otherwise a fee does apply. Further terms of sale, clauses 22 through to 24 are some standard additions there for you, and those clauses will give you no concern in respect to the purchase. The COVID-19 clauses added there to make sure we are well protected in that respect. Schedule 2 gives you the chattels as well, and all those chattels that are noted will be in working order. If they aren't, then we'll note that, and if there are any excluded chattels, then we'll draw your attention to that as well. Folks, there is reserve prices on each of the offerings here this evening. If we can reach that figure, we can confidently put the property on the market and sell it to you. If we don't reach the reserve price, I will pause or negotiate with the top bidder. Obviously, we have reserve prices that are both written, and we seek a verbal authority on each of those to be able to announce our properties on the market. 3 things will happen once we buy today. We sign the documentation, which wasn't 10% of the purchase price unless you've agreed otherwise. Lastly, just to transfer the remaining balance of those funds across to the owner on the stipulated settlement date as per your contract, or the date that has been agreed in writing prior to you bidding here this evening. I can place what's called vendor bids tonight. Vendor bids are used just to protect the owner's interests in the property. We don't outbid the marketplace. All the agents have advised me of where the feedback's been throughout the course of the campaign. Obviously, it wouldn't make sense for us to outbid that market feedback, so I won't be doing that tonight. But if I needed to move it into realms of reality, then I'll do so using that vendor bid and just make sure it steps up into the right space. There are some of our competitors that don't vendor bid, and we think it's in the best interest of our owners, as always, to do that. Folks, if we were to pause and negotiate tonight, please be aware that the owner can sell it off the floor. What that means is not all properties get announced on the market and ready to sell. If we do pause and negotiate and the owner says, hey, happy to sell inside the room here, then they can withdraw their property from sale and sell it in that room. I come back and announce the property as being sold. So just be in front of the bidding at all times and make sure that you're in that seat to have that conversation. Folks, I can refuse bids, and that is if the increment that you're suggesting is too small. I might push back and say, no, it needs to be larger. I can also nominate the sum at which we raise the bids, which will just be me suggesting the next number. Happy to work with your strategies, but we are here to sell the properties to you. We wish you all the very best, and for those that have intentions to bid and buy tonight, we get you straight into that in just a moment. We run through the first offering, 2 bar 11 Rosenest Place. It's going to be postponed here this evening, so we actually just have the 2 offerings available to you. And number 1 bar 10 Cresta Avenue is the first on the order of sale. Over the last couple of weeks, you would have the opportunity to peruse through the home and also through the documentation under which we will secure the property. Todd Hitchcock and Matt Smith have taken you through, and they've really enjoyed the opportunity to be able to take you through the property, and indeed for those that have made the decision to purchase here today, a very good one for you. We take you through the contract that is 1 bar 10 Cresta Avenue in Beach Haven. It is cross lease freehold. It sits on a half share of 1,161 square metres. Flat 1 and deposited plan 113246 on lot 135, deposited plan 20048. Now your title is all wrapped up in a 63C folio 962. Now 90 days after the agreement here today, you can move in and enjoy the home unless you have varied that by way of variation prior to you bidding this evening. Clauses 22, 23 and 24 are those standard additions, and no concerns in that respect for you. Schedule 2 with the channels, they do include 3 times the extractor fans, household keys, which are always important, the TV aerial, the cooktop and oven, the electric gate, the gate remotes, 2 of those as well, and shelving and the garage also included. Folks, that is it for your terms. We trust you here to do cash unconditionally, a great contracts, and ready to move in and enjoy here this evening. A little note, obviously, there is a relationship with one of our parties here today as well, here in room, and we just need to make people aware of that. Obviously, change nothing to the value of the home, but just a little bit of disclosure. We need to be transparent in all respects. Folks, we take you through the offering. It is up on screen. Well, a bit of a standout right the way through this home. It is neat and tidy. It's had a lot of love put into it over the years, and I've got the opportunity to be able to move into Cresta, an area that is known for us as really Beach Haven Point. If we move down into that area, it's pretty coastal, a nice coastal walkway surrounding, and an area that I'm sure will return in years in terms of lifestyle. But the home itself, it's neat, it's tidy, it's low maintenance, and it's got some real sort of little standout character features to it as well, which is nice to see. Our owner has thoroughly loved living in that position, and reluctantly passed to another buyer here today, but what a home, and indeed plenty of character throughout to enjoy with this also. We put it to you buyers as to when we move here cash and unconditionally. First off, it is well positioned, no doubts. Where do we go, buyers? Opening to your bidding now. You tell us where we need to start.
$850.
Ooh, 850 starts away here, gently left-hand side. So at $850,000, we move at 875 to go from here, perhaps at 875 we have. So at 8 3/4 the offer now to the right. At $875,000 brings us in with an easy bid at 9 to move, but at $875,000, 9 is here left hand. $900,000. Now 9 1/4 is 925. If we'd like it back at 925 we have. At $925,000 in front, good to see. At 925, good bidding at 950 to go, but 925,000 with our lady to centre, 950 in, at 950 and 75 back in the mix. At 975,000, those arms are warmed up now, chance over and above. At $1 million if we'd like to, but at 975,000, it is now to the centre and we call it away. First chance at 975,000. Second in, and I'm with you, so the $1 million in front here, just before you. He's got a quicker arm, the $1 million now to the right hand. So the million moves now, and a chance maybe to move 10 on the offering. 10 is here, so to move 10 and bringing it in back at 20 to go. But $1 million, 10 and 20 we have. At $1 million 20 now, left handed, 30 in, good to see you, my favourite number, your paddle. At $1 million 30 in and 40. 40 is our bid, so the mill 40. At a mill 40 back at 50, she says here left hand. So the mill's 50, puts herself in front and in front. May I suggest the mill 50 here. 60 in, so the middle 60, the interest here, at $1,060,000, and the answer at 70 here now, left hand side, and $1,070,000 leads the way in new interest here also. At $1,070,000 with matching jackets tonight, good to see the $1,070,000, and $1,070,000 leading, 80 back in if you'd like, 80, you're first, at $1,080,000, the lead here, at $1,080,000, off and down right hand side, and 90 goes where? But $1,080,000 in front, 90 here left hand side, now 1-1 on the increment to move from here, but at $1,090,000, 1-1, good to see you back, and a $1,100,000 offer. 1.1 is that interest that's here to the left, I call it away. It is our first at $1,100,000. Second at 111. It's an emergency in the front, so $1,110,000 leading away here right hand. 1,120, 1.12 at 1,120,000. 1,120, we offer you 30 to go, but it's a bit here to the left hand side, it is all done. First call at 1,120, 30 here. 1,130, what do we say? 40 in, 1,140 offered now, so 1,140,000. At 1.14, what do we do? First call at 1,140,000. Second then at 11.40, it all done at 50. Back in, good to see ya. My starter in with the interest. So 1,150,000 now leading our way at 1,150. Where to? 1,150,000, 60 cents back at $1,160,000 offer at 1.16. All here, away we go. First chance at 1,160,000. All here guys. Second call at $1,160,000 bidding. Third last at $1,160,000. It is to the left. We'll back in at 1,170 in front. So at 1,170, 80 offered now. So $1,180,000 in front. At 1,180, paving the way for success with that 10. But here we go. This is the first at 1,180,000. Second at 11.80 offered here left hand. Third now last at $1,180,000 in front. Alright guys, we'll just pause, we'll have a quick chat with our owner very briefly. You are in front, happy to stay there. We'll be back to you in just 2 seconds, thank you. We have put the property on the market. It does sell to our lady here to the left hand side with nothing further. So $1,180,000. It's here now buyers and gone in 3 calls. Opportunity with a 5 if it helps you, but at $1,180,000. It is here we sell away. First call at $1,180,000. Second at 11.80 here to the left hand. We offer you a chance here. Third and our last at 11.80 bids. I sell it away. All done. At $1,180,000, selling. There you go, all finished, 100%. Thank you. Sold your way, good job, congratulations. Well done to you, man. Congratulations on the purchase there. Hey, well done to our owner as well. Matt Smith, the Time Intro, obviously great in campaign as usual, guys. Congratulations to you as well. On to the next, Justin Rowe, thank you. We were starting at 5:30 and had the 3 originally, so the buyers expected to have that the last property being 1 bar 43 Princess Street start at 6 o'clock, so it's pretty much bang on the money right now. We kick off for you 1 bar 43 Princess Street in the wonderful North Cove Point, a property that has been brought to the market over the last couple of weeks by Chloe Christie and Rochelle Brinston. They have enjoyed the position, no doubt, over the course of the open homes. Those beautiful views captured every day. It is a stunning property to have opened up to the marketplace. The conversation with the agents would lead me to believe there's a number of people lining up conditionally. Also, those that are here in the room tonight to be able to bid unconditionally for this home. So I do wish both the very best. I'll take you through the terms first off under which we will secure the property via your bidding. The document will show 1 bar 43 Princess Street is a cross-lease freehold estate, a third share of 1,112 square metres, flat 1 and DP 166202. Your title number is NA 100D folio 437. Vacant possession is offered up for you 20 working days from the date of this agreement or by mutual agreement. So an opportunity to vary that there as well. The interest rate charge for Lake 7 is sitting at 12% per annum for you. Schedule 2 gives you extractor fan, the household keys, TV, aerial, the gas oven, the Samsung fridge, the Electrolux gas hob, and range hoods. The washing line is just noted on an as-is-whereas basis for that one, so you may need to restring that one. 22 through to 24 are the further terms at the back of the contract. No concerns there, again, the standard conditions for you. And all other terms are as standard as per the contract provided. We trust you read and understood, trust you here to bid cash and unconditionally. We run you through the home for the last time. A lot of thought went out into the layout of this home, no doubt, and obviously capturing the beautiful views across Te Rangitoto and the harbour beyond. It is no doubt a superb position and panoramic views of the harbour there, caught on the daily. You are going to feel like you're in your own little hotel in this position. 4 double bedrooms throughout, including that lovely sized master bedroom and its own balcony. Cup of coffee out there in the morning, and a superb position to start the day and finish the day if that's what you would like to do. In that position, you've got plenty of amenities nice and close by, including parks and coastal walkways. The beaches are nice and close to you also, but it is no doubt an area that will continue to see some fantastic lifestyle available to you. Great shops and local cafes also, all really nice and close to you. Folks, we put it to you. It is ready for you to be able to secure here tonight a home that is outstanding in its presence and a wonderful opportunity to be able to secure into the point. It is all here, ready to go lights. You tell us where we need to be. 1 bar 53 Princess Street is offered to you. Welcome to kick it away at a level that works for you. Opening bids, lights. Buyers and opening bidder off, welcome to start it away. Figure if we will. 1,400,000 is about what I was going to say, sir, so I'll open the door to you. $1,400,000 are offer. So 1.4 in the bid here to the right hand, an opportunity at 1.5 in the mix to go from here. The $1,400,000 is your offer, sir. I pull it away for 3 chances and 3 chances only. $1,400,000 second and $1,400,000 our offer. 1.5 to go if you like it, third and last. Do we say 1.5 in the increment and $1,500,000 is offered here to the right hand side. So 1.5 brings you in and well done. And $1,500,000 is 1.6 for you, sir, back in the interest, but $1,500,000 on couch at present and pull it away with you looking comfortable. First call at $1,500,000. Second at 1.55. Needs to be 1.6 on the increment, sir, to go from here. But at 1,500,000, it is offered here to the right hand side and with you. 1.6 will bring you back into the mix. First call at 1,500,000. Second in at 1.5. Third and last at 1,500,000. sixes in, so 1,600,000 and a bit back at 1.7 should be good value at that sort of level. So 1,600,000, sir, happy to pause and have a conversation with you at 1.6 our bid. Now $1,600,000 and 7 to go from here, buyers. I call for you. Put 7 back in, so 1,700,000. Now, sir, if you'd like to try and get 50s, you're welcome to now. 1,750,000 to go. But at $1.7 million, it is without people on the couch at present. I'll give you 3 calls here. First call at 1,700,000. Second of our calls at $1,700,000. Last opportunity at 1,700,000. The bid to the right. An opportunity at 1,750 to go at 1,700,000. Are we bidding, sir? Door is wide open. 1,750 to go. Alright, folks, well, $1,700,000. If there's nothing further, do I upgrade the interest myself on that vendor's behalf at $1,700,000? I'm happy to bring you in at $1,750,000, sir, to go. Or if you would like something stronger at 1.8 to move, happy with it as well. But at $1,700,000, it is here. We go in 3, first call. At $1,700,000. Second, and with you, sir, at 1,700,000. Third, our last at 1.7. The offer. Did we say 7.5 for you, sir? Okay, sir. I just need to warn you with it. I do pause and negotiate to the right. I don't always come back and put it on the market. I can sell it exclusively. So if you would like to bid, you do need to bid now. I'm happy to give you some time to have that quick conversation on text if you would like to. But $1.7 million, there's nothing I can do at this sort of level anyway, sir, so I'm happy to move forward, either negotiation or a vendor bid. But at $1,700,000, again, it is offered to you. But at $1,750,000, we'll put you into that seat to have a conversation. Failing that, sir, happy to have that chat here to the right. I'll pull away for you first call at $1,700,000. Second of our opportunities at 1.7 the bids. Third last at 1,700,000. 10. Well, let's entertain you, sir, for fun. $1,710,000. Can I say 750 for you folks? At $1,710,000, the bid is here. At 1.71, $1,710,000 offered to you, an opportunity. And at 7.5, so $1,750,000. At 1.75 our bid, an opportunity at 10 if you would like to, sir. It is all here, but at 1,750,000. Calling away again, first chance at 1.75, second at 1.75 our bids. Third now last at 1,750,000. Thank you for your bidding, sir. I will pause though to negotiate here to the right hand side at 1,750 at present. We've got a bit of discussion to be had and see where we get to here tonight. Those that are looking to make some offers after the auction, obviously hold tight. We'll set instructions for you shortly. But we will have a conversation with you, buyers here to the right hand first off. Thanks, Lance. We'll bet you. obviously backwards and forwards. Despite that backwards and forwards, there has been just a $10,000 increment. Obviously, the bidder is currently bidding on the phone with their relatives bidding for them, and they like some transparency after the auction, which we absolutely respect. $1,760,000 currently, not enough to be able to do anything. I do raise it slightly on the owner's behalf and put a little bit of a line in the sand for post-auction, and that gentleman welcome to make some interest north of the level at this stage. So $1,800,000, I put a line in the sand there. We're giving you an opportunity to be able to bid over and above that price straight after the auction, and that can be on a conditional basis now as well. So $1,800,000, obviously all interest north of that welcome to be entertained. I believe our buyer on phone will have some interest on a conditional basis after auction. Wish them all the very best. For those that have interest here tonight, my advice would be pretty quick on this property. It will sell reasonably quickly straight after the auction. And for those that have interest tonight, obviously get and to make that known. We wish you all the very best. For those that have interest, thanks for coming along tonight. Look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.